Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. As you guys saw the title, honestly we'll be doing a bunch of different random things but basically a try to get ready with me. We're going to be talking about some new makeup products to me, some of the products that I recommend for the Sephora baby sale. So usually I like to do a recommendations and a wish list. So I did my wish list on Monday, but I didn't want to just do a recommendations because I have some other new makeup that I want to use with you guys. So I was like, let's just do like a chatty get ready with me and throw everything in one spot. So I'm sorry if this is like I'm talking really fast or like overwhelming. I'm so sorry, but again, I've mentioned this, but if you don't know, I will be on vacation next week, so I want to like, you know, use these products, get them out there while I still can. So first, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just get started. Oh my gosh, first things first, actually, my Target, okay, so I know like this color on the blue, I'm like trying to not get another Stanley. This one was a gift, so I didn't buy it, but I'm like, if it was this color, like if they had like a black one, I feel like it would be fine, but because like these colors don't look the best together, but I'm like debating on getting this color Stanley, but I'm hoping that by the time I get back they're sold out so I don't buy one or just like a similar cup, I don't know. Anyway, so Elf came out with these little things and my Target put them out early, so they weren't supposed to come out yet, and I've had this for at least a week. Okay, maybe not fully a week, but at least like 4 or 5 days. And I've just been using it and loving it because honestly, this is the Elf Glow Reviver Lip Oils, obviously. So this was in my project pan. I've been using it so much more, number one. Number two, mine can tend to, oh, you can even see it, it tends to leak. And so when it's laying flat, it leaks more, and so I'm like, perfect, now it's standing straight up, it's like literally begging me to use it, and it can attach to my cup. And I like it too because you can actually put it high up so you can still hold the cup normal. People were like, how are you gonna hold the cup? I'm like, girl, you can move it, like, so you can put it, I mean, any way you want. So and I just put mine high up and then I can still hold the cup, so it's perfect. It was only $6 and I was like, I don't need that, but like I really want it, and so it was super cute, and so I bought it. It did come with stickers too, but I don't want to sticker this one because I don't love these colors together. So I was like, even if there's like because I know like whatchamacallit, not Home Goods, Hobby Lobby has like dupes of these, like different versions of like Stanleys that they're not Stanleys. So I was like, I wonder if it would work on that, and then I would rather sticker like a different color, you know. Anyway, long story short, I got that. But also City Lips sent me a freaking cute package. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful. They're so sweet. But I've been dying to try this lip oil forever. Literally forever. So you guys know I like the City Lips like Plumping lip gloss. And I did get another shade of that in the shade Crimson because I love those so much, and I thought a cute tinted one might be fun to like try because I have the clear one. And I've tried some like more shimmery ones, but I like the like solid colors. So this color was like stunning, so gorgeous, so pretty. So I did pick out these products, but that's gorgeous. But I really want to try this, the night lip oil, because you guys know I love a good lip oil, love a good lip, like anything that's gonna moisturize the lips or whatever. And this, just look at it. It looks so good. It looks so good. Yeah, it's just the lip oil. I don't know. I don't think they have shades or anything. Stop. It's very thin, very lightweight. You can see it's not glossy, which I feel like a lot of lip oils or like lip balms, they tend to look glossy, and it's like, that's not always what I want. I want something that's going to moisturize and nourish my lips before makeup application, or at night, obviously, because it's a night oil, but you know, we break that rule. That's literally so stunning. It's literally feels so good. Honestly, now that I'm like feeling it on the lips, it feels very moisturizing. I don't want to say thick. It just feels like it's moisturizing my lips. You can feel that. So it's not thin where it's gonna just soak into your lips and whatever. I'm giving you a full review, but I love it. I'm a lip balm, lip oil connoisseur, and so I know them. And this one I know is gonna be good. So anyway, even just by looking at it. So I wanted to pop that in there because that was so sweet of them. My link is always down below. My code link, everything is always down below. So shameless plug. I did put on some primer. I just used my Makeup Revolution primer because whatever. I wanted to go on with our first recommendation. So this is the Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation. I have the shade 18 Medium Neutral. And I kind of went back and forth with a lot of foundations. I just think, like, I don't know. They're so very personal preference. I feel like this is one, though, that could work for so many different people, so many different skin types. And so I wanted to go ahead and recommend this one. I know it had its moment last sale, specifically, but if you missed it or you're still wondering, I still love it. I really like it because it's not heavy. It's not super full crazy coverage, which I, like, don't like. It's not super matte either. It is going to set, so you don't really have to set it with powder. I know a lot of people still do, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I feel like it's just habit at this point, which is really nice, but it's not going to look dry or crepey or anything, and I have dry skin. Now I do have like a more, like I do have other primer options that are more, that are less hydrating, I should say. And so, but I didn't want to wear, I know not to wear those with this foundation specifically. So I'm not like, so if you have dry skin and you're wearing a matte primer, probably this foundation will probably look dry. But if you're wearing like a regular hydrating primer, it looks just so stunning. It looks so skin-like. And it's literally just so beautiful. I don't know how to explain it. It just looks so stunning. And then the primer I use obviously is like working together with this foundation. It's literally so beautiful. I literally forgot what I was going to do. I was going to wear this first. But this is the Tarte Shape Tape Corrector in the shade Peach. I'm going to hope and pray you can get this at Sephora. If you can, then I love this. I mean, I love this corrector either way. If you can, then add it to cart if you're looking for a good corrector. It's not too peachy. It's not too pink. It's not too colored, I should say. It's like the perfect shade to correct the under eyes without being too much. And then I also love it because you can wear it under concealer, under foundation, whatever, and it doesn't look like dry or crepey. It doesn't look like too much either. So I really like it. I'm not going to put on concealer today just because I honestly just don't feel like it. And none of the concealers I have, I would say, like, run out and get specifically right now during the sale. I definitely think there are some good ones, but I just think, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to pick up any concealers during the sale, to be honest. But, you know, to each their own. And then there are, like, that's always the thing. It's, like, there's, oh my gosh, you probably have, like, a bajillion recommendations to watch. So it's, like, not going to overwhelm you. Because there are good, obviously there are good products out there, but are they all products that you need to, like, run and get during the sale? No. I feel like. Okay. So there's that. Recommendation number 1, the Urban Decay foundation. If you have not tried it, I think it is so stunning. Number 2, we have the Pat McGrath under eye powder. I think this is the perfect time to get this powder. I know, like, brands do personal sales on their own websites and that kind of stuff, but I honestly, and if you're like me, I don't like to, first of all, I'm not gonna wait until that day if I, like, need it or want it right now, number 1. Number 2, I'm like, I don't like to buy from 20 different, like, if I bought all of these from personal websites, I'd be going to, like, 20 different websites. I'd get, like, 20 different package, and my parents are already like, girl, what are you ordering? Like, so I do not need to order a bajillion more from personal websites. So if you're like me and you want to get it all in one place, this is the time. But this powder is literally so good. It is the best under eye powder. It just makes every under eye concealer look smooth, look beautiful, but not like dry. It's never gonna look dry or crepey. It's gonna keep it, like, you know, as out of fine lines as you can get, because obviously it's not, I don't want to say not the easiest, but obviously fine lines are fine lines, you know. It is what it is. And I just think that powder is so good. It's bougie, it's expensive, but I think it is so good. And I would not tell you to get it if it was not beautiful, you know? Okay, I want to go on with this new product. So I placed an e.l.f. order. I'm like, girl, what did I buy? I love that they changed their little packaging, but I feel like there's so much in here. Okay, I got 2 of those. Oh, and a gift with purchase. Okay. So I picked up the e.l.f. liquid bronzer and contour duo brush. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes please. I think e.l.f. does have some banger brushes. I don't love all of them, but some of them are really good. So I wanted to pick that up because I obviously did then pick up the e.l.f. Camo liquid bronzer and contour. I got 2 different shades because I was like, what? And see, like, the difference is insane. It's 1 shade difference and you could tell, like, those are completely different, like, colors. So this I got 5 medium and this is 4 light medium. So that's, I was like torn. I was like, what do I want? And I think it's like, you know, verge of warm versus cool. But I think maybe we'll do half and half. Why not? Even you guys know, I don't know, I said it when I tried these blushes. I was like, if they come out with bronzers in these formulas, they will be incredible, because the blush formula is so good. And I've loved them like nonstop. They're definitely my top 3. Okay, you're gonna knock open my top 3 liquid blushes, and I don't even mind the packaging. Like, come on, so good. This formula is better than their wands in my opinion. It could, well, watch them, they're laughing, they're like, we just put the wands in a, oh my gosh, these are so pigmented. They're like, we just put the the wands in a tube. I don't know, I don't feel like that way, but I haven't tested them like side to side, but I like these better than the wands, basically, whether it's the packaging or the actual formula. Wow, these are so pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. You do not need as much as I put on. I feel like I like the blushes in this formula because like you can put on like a few dots and they blend so easily. I mean, this one's blending easily too. I think these ones may be a little bit more pigmented than the blush, but I'm not complaining. This was the shade medium. So this was the shade number 5 medium over here. And I think that is so stunning. It looks great on my skin tone. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it looks so flawless. I don't know how it's looking on camera. In person, it looks so flawless and like airbrushed. Oh my gosh. I love this formula. I feel like they're not glowy, but they're almost like lifelike. So they're not matte, they're not drying. They're just, maybe they're more like of a natural finish. I don't know, they just look so beautiful on the skin. And you never have to worry about them looking matte or whatever. And they're not like enhancing any weird texture. They're not doing anything weird. So let's pop on the shade light medium, although I really like this shade on my skin tone. This might be a nice contour shade. We're gonna go, I was gonna say with a little less, but then I just kept going, so it's fine. We're just gonna flip it over and use this side. This brush is honestly, that side I really like. This side seems a little bit flimsier. Oh my gosh. You can see that difference, and if you can't see it, look again. But this one you can see just looks a little bit more chiseled, obviously because of the tone and the color, but it looks a little bit more chiseled because of that the contourish kind of color. So honestly, if you're like around my skin tone or we're skin tone twins, I feel like just depending on what the effect you want, if you want more sun-kissed bronze, go with the shade medium. If you want something that's a little bit more contour-esque, go with the shade light medium, and they both look so good on my skin tone, which is nice. I don't love this side of the brush. I feel like it's a little bit too, like I need it to be a little bit more dense, a little bit harder, but it's not bad. I definitely like this side better though. Wow, but I like both of those colors. Okay, normally I will get a couple shades and then like end up decluttering one or whatever, but I honestly feel like I will use both of those colors, which is really nice. Like more natural days, more like sun-kissed, I want to be like bronze the house down kind of days. So wow, that's awesome. I'm just gonna do some blush really quick. I really wanted to reuse this Painted blush, and I'm like, I wish honestly Painted was at Sephora because they have so many good products, and I'm like, you guys, I wish. Honestly, I'm just gonna go right over with a powder. Normally I would go with a setting powder, but because of the foundation, I'm not gonna add, I don't need to add another setting powder on top. But I do have another recommendation for setting powder. Isn't this blush so stunning though? I'm like a hot mess. But recommendation number 1, again, Urban Decay All Nighter. I forgot this one, but recommendation number 2 is the Tarte Peach Corrector, if you need a good corrector. Number 3 was the Pat McGrath powder, so freaking bomb. Number 4, we actually have the By Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. I love this skin enhancer. I think it is gorgeous, and I think it just makes your skin like just look, it definitely enhances your natural kind of naturalness, which I love for those no makeup days, those days like I really don't want to put on a lot, I just want a little bit of foundation and I want to like, you know, add some dimension back into the face. I go in with this one. You can see the pan. I love it so much. People have talked about this forever, and I honestly think it's one of those products that for me will never go out of style or like whatever. I have the shade medium dark, so obviously that's a little bit deeper than I normally would go. I would normally go with like the shade medium, but because these are so sheer and so light, I went up. So just depending on what you're looking for. So it ends up looking like a normal bronzer on my skin tone. If I wanted to be super sheer and like very, very natural, I would go with like the shade medium. So just depending on what shade you're looking for. But I love this formula. So bomb. Also, well, while we're here, the other setting powder was the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Soft Blur Setting Powder. I actually ended up like dumping it into a different container because I hate the top of this. I wanted to have like something to control this freaking mess, so I dumped it in a different one that had like a mesh, and that one I'm taking with me on vacation. So I love the setting powder though. I think it's like my number one right now. I honestly have not been using anything else. It just makes your makeup look so beautiful, never dries it out, looks so flawless, and it's more of like a natural finish, I feel like. So I don't know that people with like super oily skin will love it, or like well, I mean, maybe people with super dry skin, I don't know, but I feel like it's definitely like versatile, work for a lot of people. So love that, had to mention that. Okay, take a good look at the the difference between the bronzers if you're still deciding, because we're going to go with the Sephora bronzer in the shade Beach Bum Tan. If you do not know, Sephora collection is 30% off during the sale for everyone for the whole run. So it's incredible, honestly. I think it's a great deal because Sephora collection, it's already cheaper than the rest of the brands, like than the other brands at Sephora, and so it's great, and then you get 30% off them, and they have incredible products. This bronzer is so bomb. It blends so beautifully. It's honestly like just like you could charge someone probably like $50 for this bronzer and they wouldn't know, obviously based on the packaging, but if it was just the pan, they wouldn't even know because it's so flawless. It looks so good. It smells very luxe. I feel like it smells a little bit like vacation, but like a perfumey vacation, but it's not bad. Like I don't smell it unless I stick my nose in it, and so I just think it is so good. And if you get 30% off of it, run, don't walk. This is so good. And I've seen I think it was Allie Dawson, she mentioned her love for this bronzer, and I was like, girl, why are we always on the same wavelength? I was like, I love that bronzer so much. It's so underrated, to be honest. It is so good though. I do have to mention also though the Sephora collection blushes. So this is the colorful blush in the shade Charmed. It's literally so stunning. This color is gorgeous, but they have a number, like, oh my gosh, so many different of these formulas, and these are just your basic formula. This one they call it a shimmer, but it's not shimmery. Like, it doesn't have like particles in it. It's just a little bit more lifelike, I feel like, a little bit more luminous, but it's not like gonna be like, it's not like glitter or like the Rare Beauty, like, no, it's not like that. It's a little bit more has a little bit more base pigment to it, but it's similar maybe to like the Kosas blushes, but has a little bit more base pigment to it. So it's kind of like that, but there's a number of different colors, formulas, the whole nine, and these are so good. Again, so affordable, and then you get 30% off of it. 10 out of 10 recommend. I feel like brows are so personal preference, but I definitely love this brow pencil. It's the Huda Beauty micro shade pencil. Like, I don't think you need to like run out and get it unless you have like really precise brows. The tip is like literally micro. It's really small compared to like even precise pencils. This one's smaller. So if you're looking for that, it's a great recommendation. I do think the spoolie like is painful, honestly. Like, it hurts to like brush it through your brows, but like if you're like whatever, or like you're like, okay, I'll just use a different spoolie, the pencil itself is honestly so good. And so I think that if you're needing a recommendation, get it. If you don't need it, then don't get it. It's not like, you know, it's not like one of those products, you know, it's a brow pencil. If you're looking for a really strong hold brow gel, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, but this is really like a brow freeze. Like, your brows are not going anywhere. Like, I honestly, if I'm just wearing it for like, just to put a brow gel in, I will go like super light-handed, because if you go like put the full amount on that's on this bristle, your brows are not going anywhere, which is really nice because obviously that's the point of a brow gel. You don't want your brows to move. Sometimes I don't like need them to be that, like, I don't mind if they look a little bit more natural, like, just depending on how I kind of put them in place, but like, it is nice to have if you're looking for something like that super strong hold. Anastasia Beverly Hills, you guys know, like, she's the queen of brow gel for a reason. Like, your brows are not going anywhere, truly staying in place. This one I know you can't get at Sephora, but we're just going to use it because they did send me over this freaking palette. I was screaming, dying on the floor. As some of you guys know, that I really wanted this so bad. I was going to buy it, and then I was like, let me wait and see. And then they sent it, and I was like, you guys. Screaming, dying on the floor. I think this is so freaking stunning. I was literally going to buy Space Cowboy by itself, and so I was like, well, I would rather use it in like a palette so that I'm not like just like losing a single or letting the single roam free in my collection. And so I was like, let's get the I wish they came out with the palette. And sure enough, like a couple weeks later, they like released, they said they were coming out with this palette for Ulta, and then they have one for Sephora, which is all shimmers. I like this one because it has this beautiful matte that I will wear every single day of my life because it is literally just the perfect matte. And so I thought this one was better for sure, but to each their own. Okay, then I'm just going to take this shade. It has like those particles in it. I honestly don't know why they do that because it ends up just looking matte on the eyelid anyway. But I don't know. If you need your reminder that it just looks matte, so don't be scared, then here it is. Like literally these two colors alone are so stunning. I honestly think we're going to take this shade down here, which is like, I don't know. Does it say the name? No Sleep Club? No Sleep Club. Or Endless Party. One of those. Just gonna go with this color. I thought that it would have a mirror on this side, which would have been nice. But I'm like, honestly, for the price point, like, I don't want you to up the price just for a mirror because I have them laying around. So it's fine. But I thought it did. Just a little bit more natural. You guys know I'm not the hugest shimmer girly, but I definitely like to have this, you know, for those days where I want to spice it up for sure. But you can also like wear them pretty natural if you don't put too much on your finger. I'm just lightly tapping in and tapping on the lid, and it's literally so stunning. So easy too. That's my thing. Like, I need you to be quick and easy, get the job done, and I feel like it truly does. And so I love this freaking palette. I've only worn it once, don't get me wrong, but still, like, just the 2 times. Now I've worn it once before, I meant. So this is the 2nd time I'm wearing it. Just between these 2 times, I'm freaking obsessed. And then the star is so cute. Love that for all of us. So 10 out of 10. Obviously, you can't get that at Sephora, but still gorgeous. We're next going to go in with the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Soft Setting Spray. I can't stop using this. I think it is so beautiful. I love that this gives this like soft, natural finish. But then I also do feel like it does make your makeup, like, it's not going to make your it's not going to make your makeup last for, you know, 24, 48 hours, whatever the heck. It's not going to feel like it's a super, like, you know, I'm thinking of like the L'Oreal one I just used. It's not going to feel like that, but I feel like it does just make your makeup last like a normal amount of time, which is nice. But I feel like it just still gives like this beautiful natural finish. I'm obsessed with this setting spray. I love the mister as well. This is a great one to try if you're like overall the ones that people always talk about. Obviously the Charlotte Tilbury is an icon, the man, the myth, the legend. That one's so good, but this one is like new, and so honestly I feel like they're pretty similar as well. So I definitely like would say just pick this one up this time and try it out. I love it so much. We're gonna try out the City Lips Beyond mascara. It's a buildable mascara for younger looking lashes with biotin, plant extracts. I don't know, but we're gonna try it. Oh crap. My eyelash curler is packed away, so we're just gonna have to cold turkey this. It's fine, it's fine. Honestly, you guys, so this is only 1 coat on each side. Obviously, these are my better lashes here. But I don't want to put on too many coats. We'll just kind of help this guy out. But I don't want to put on too many coats. But I can tell when a mascara is going to be good or bad based on first application. I feel like this one is going to be a good one because it's already making my lashes look so girly, wispy, and just beautiful. But with only 1 coat, and it's fresh. So like when it dries out, I'm sure my lashes are going to look bomb, even though they look good right now. Oh, okay. So far, so good. That's super cute. I love that. Ooh, okay. I love this lip oil, honestly. Like, I don't want to take it off, but it's so comfortable and it just makes my lips feel so good. But I do want to pop on the Makeup Forever Artist Couture pencil in the shade Wherever Walnuts. Yes, Wherever Walnuts. I think this is so stunning. It is so gorgeous, and the color is so natural. It's like definitely worth the hype, I should say. It's literally like Your Lips But Better, like, but perfected, and I love it. It's a little bit more neutral than my lip color, but I think it is so beautiful. It's very easy to use. Obviously, it's a wooden pencil, so if you don't like that, you wouldn't like this, but the formula is creamy. It doesn't feel like it's tugging or ripping. It just looks so stunning. I thought it would look super nice with the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in the shade Vanilla Beige. I can never find the name. Vanilla Beige. Yes, they have a number of different colors at this point. I honestly think the Hot Cocoa one is stunning. I love the vanilla. I love the mint so much. And this one is beautiful as well. The pink one is super cute. Honestly, you cannot go wrong with most of them. The only ones I don't really like, I don't like Poppy. I don't like the smell of that one. I didn't like Iced Coffee. I think that smell is a little bit overpowering as well. And then their cherry shade, I just don't wear a lot. It's super cute, but I don't wear that one a lot. So definitely lots of options, but this is such a stunning combo. I knew it would look so gorgeous. I'm obsessed. I do have a couple more lip products to mention. Of course, the Sephora collection. They have the Rouge Gel Lip Liners. This one is the shade Rosewood. I think it is so gorgeous. And, hold on. It is a twist up, which is really nice. But it also does have a sharpener at the bottom if you want it to. But this color is so stunning. I think it's like perfect for fall as well. Just a little bit of to the lips. It's a little, obviously it's darker than the hold on. It does roll back down too. But it is darker than Wherever Walnuts. You can see Wherever Walnut, but like very similar, just gorgeous, stunning, honestly. And then again, you get 30% off that one. Obviously, we'll have to mention the Cream Lip Stains by Sephora collection. This is the shade 01. If you're looking for a bright, beautiful red, this one is literally stunning. And again, they're lip stains, so they're not gonna like, you know, fade right away. They're gonna last a decent amount of time. Honestly, they're gonna last a heck of a long time. I always end up having to take it off just because I don't love like wearing colors for that long. But sorry. But I think this is so stunning. Again, 30% off those. And then I had to mention the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips. I always mention them. This one is my second clear one, and you can see I'm already almost done with it. I think that these are literally, so like if you, every other brand that's tried to dupe them or has done a dupe or version, I like the ColourPop ones, and what was the other brand? I don't know. I like the ColourPop ones, and there are definitely other ones that I would love to try, but I feel like this one is still the best. I think it makes your lips look the juiciest. They're nice and thick. They're gonna last quite a while, even though they're obviously like more like lip gloss-esque. These are so stunning, and the formula is so good. My friend's obsessed with these. She's like, when's the Tarte sale so I can get more? I gotta tell her that, Sephora. Well, we'll be on vacation together when Sephora starts their freaking sale, so hopefully we can get more of those, but love those so much. And then I think last but not least, I love this little duo. And again, I think I mentioned this on when I talked about the Sephora sets, but I wanted to mention again because I love this glowy lip balm. Honestly, if you just want the glowy lip balm in the scent candy cane, I was gonna say scent and shade, but in the scent candy cane, this one is so good. It smells like Christmas. I love it so much. I just love that smell. It just smells so lovely, and I do like the formula, honestly. I thought that I didn't like this formula, but then when I retried it, I actually really like it. I think it looks beautiful. It's glossy. Is it better than the Summer Fridays? No. But is it like, you know, fine? Yeah. I mean, not fine, but is it like good? Yeah. So I definitely recommend that one as well. But you could get a little set with the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in the shade Peppermint. I guess they like, do they smell the same? I feel like candy cane has a different scent than just straight up peppermint, but like obviously to each their own. But I think this little set is so worth it. It's so cute. Or just get like one or the other, you know what I mean? I think that's everything. I hope that's everything. I definitely have some products packed away, but I don't think there was anything that I was like that you need. Oh my gosh, that's a lie. That is a lie. I did want to mention, so I do have to pop in a picture. This is the Makeup by Mario F4 brush. This one is in my bag, but I love this brush so much. These are expensive though, so if you're looking for like a sale or something, you need a sign, a reminder, here it is. This brush is so good. It's my favorite like contour brush, like for my creams, my cream bronzer, cream blush brush. I use it for both, and then I use the smaller side for concealer. It's like all around the perfect brush. You probably could use it for foundation too, to be honest. I think it's a little small for foundation, but to each their own. It's supposed to be for foundation. So whatever, but I love it for bronzer, blush, and concealer. 10 out of 10 recommend. I also say run if you can get the Tarte buffer brush. This one I love so much for foundation. I use it all the time. I honestly probably should get another one. They did just have that during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I think it was like half off, so I'm sure if any of you wanted it, you probably got it then. But like, I love that brush so much, and so I did not want to forget. I don't think there's any that I'm like, whatever. Sephora collection does have nice brushes. I just haven't found one that I use like every single day. Like, I make the ones I have work for sure, but there's none that I'm like, oh my gosh, you need this in your life. So anyway, guys, that's everything. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what products you recommend you want me to pick up during the sale. Again, I'll be on vacation, so hopefully I can grab some stuff when I get back. Hopefully not everything is like sold out because I feel like it will be. Yes, I think that's everything. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it's a little bit longer, but we had lots of things to discuss. Let me know if you're picking any of these products up. And yes, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.